Hi everybody, I'm gonna show you how to paint a cabinet with Sloan chalk paint. I've already applied the first coat, well second on the door, but the first everywhere else. Now I'm going to apply the second coat on the top and on the side, which I'm going to leave it white. I'm gonna distress slightly. Sorry for very bad quality video. I've ordered a tripod, it's coming in the post. So that makes things easier, but as you can see we have some bleeding through as the cabinet is mahogany. Well, anyway, it's going to be white, it's going to be slightly distressed, maybe a little bit of dark wax, I'm not sure yet. But the top of the cabinet I'm going to do some dry brushing with a French linen or Paris grey. I'm not sure yet, we'll see how it comes. Inside, it was a very bad condition. It's actually old TV cabinet. I have painted in Emperor silk and I put the white wool at the back, which I think looks pretty decent now. We could use as a whole cabinet. You can still put the TV in it if you remove the inside shelf, and yeah, I'm sure it's gonna turn out pretty great, so stay tuned. And I'm gonna apply the second coat of paint on the top first. Well, actually, yeah, I'm just gonna dip it a little bit. I'm using Sloan pure bristle paintbrush, and I tell you what, I was really hesitant whether I should invest in her paintbrushes or not, but I think I've made pretty good choice because the quality of painting is unbelievable. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna apply in long strokes, thin layer, because like I said, I'm gonna do some dry brushing on the top, so doesn't really matter if it's good covered or not. I've wet my paintbrush before a little bit, that makes things easier. I'm just applying in long strokes on the whole length of the cabinet because I want a nice smooth. I don't really want to see the paint stroke joining together. I'm gonna dip it in the water just to water it down a little bit so it covers well. It's not too dry, it's not too cakey, because I don't know, is that me or everybody else, but I'm finding paint, especially white paint, getting really cakey and kind of stiff. So that's what I'm gonna do. So this is the second coat coming, and I think looks pretty decent now. We've got little oops here, I forgot to clean it, it was dark, I'm so sorry. Well, I'm sure it will, yes, it covered, so well done. It covered. Just a gentle stroke. I tell you what, these paintbrushes are amazing, and I tell you, they're not cheap. They're not cheap at all. But if you look after them properly, wash them every use, leave them to dry. I always leave on the cloth under the radiator whole night or whatever I need. They last you for years. And they do lose a little bit bristle sometimes, but what I do, before I start painting, I dip it in the water and I brush it on the cloth, so to make sure the loose bristle will stay on the cloth, not on a piece of the furniture. It's very early in the morning, it's Sunday, yeah, but that's what I do, except my week job, which I work at school, so that should encourage you all to do your own hand painting because everyone can do it. And I tell you what, it isn't time consuming, because if you paint a piece like that, and it only take you maybe 10 minutes, if you kind of pro already, maybe if you're beginner it takes you 20 minutes to put the one coat on, and then you've got to wait till dry anyway, so you can go and fold your laundry, unload the dishwasher and other things. So I've got the second coat on the top, and bear with me, I'll be back in a second.